Okay, here's this week's update for group streuselkuchen and Deliverable 3. We'll start with our team reflection. So far we've managed to progress really well. Haven't really had any big issues, and we all communicate through Slack. Here we get to our design documents. We've got our domain case model here. We've updated it since the last Deliverable 2 submission after we've kind of got our feedback, and that goes the same for all of these different models throughout our Deliverable here. Use case model is one of the ones we updated the most. You can see we've kind of added all the different sequences that are required by each actor, and those are also going to be shown in our sequence diagrams as well, at least some of them. Here starts our sequence diagrams. Add activity challenge, add challenge, join team, and finally create team. There are 3 of these that we chose, were chosen to have operation patterns built for them, so you'll see those below. The first OP is going to be join challenge. See that here. Next one is going to be join team, and then finally create team. Next we've got our activity diagrams. The first one is for the participant and the action to add activity to challenge, and we've got the breakdown here. Next we've got login, and then finally our system class model. And then below we've got our personas attached. We've got 3 of these created, and again, the images were just random images we found on the web. And then finally, we've got our UI design, and this is just showing an example of a workflow for the action to add activity to challenge. We've got, it's kind of smaller here, but we've got our main login screen here for the UI. Next, we've got the home screen for challenges that you could potentially join. Here we've got an example of like the user finding a challenge and attempting to join it. Here's a message of, I'm sorry, not join a challenge, add an activity to the challenge. Here is him showing how to add the activity with certain details and parameters that are required. Here's a successful message showing that an activity was added to the system. And then finally, here's an error message showing that an activity was unsuccessfully added to the system. And that would be the end of the UI design. And then finally, we've got a review section here, which kind of just gives you guys some insight as to how we broke down all of the review that we got on the last deliverable, and then kind of implemented that in this week's update. And that's it for Team streuselkuchen. Thanks for watching.